Hello guys, what's up? It's me Steve and welcome to Spider Get Tunes, and yeah, it's Detective Comics issue number 961 Explained, and I hope you guys will enjoy this one. And those of you who didn't read it yet, just go to the store, buy this comic book and enjoy it because it's a super new, super awesome, super comic book because Batman is there and lots of things that you will resemblance it. There is a resemblance with Marvel comic books also, or the Marvel universe, but the best thing about this one is story, and that is what is all about. The story is super cool. So yeah, the issue starts up in the past with Zatanna telling bragging. Okay, let me tell you guys, this review is from VScienceDCComics.com and this is written by Jim Werner. So yeah, this issue starts up in the past with Zatanna telling bragging to Bruce about magic. It would have been cooler, but it's pretty much what we have already seen already, but it does lead to the bit where Z first showed Bruce the sphere. Of course, Zatanna shows up and things get hairy real quick, especially for Bruce. Yep, this is when Bruce's mind was wiped, and if that wasn't crazy enough, we see that Zatanna had a guest with him, Ra's al Ghul. In the present, Zatanna does apologize to Bruce, but it's all cut short when Batman gets an emergency call from Luke. Before we go off to what should be an awesome fight, we take a trip inside Azrael's mind and see Ascalon as a little boy preaching the right and wrongs that should make up Azrael. It ends with the boy turning all good son and showing just how evil he is. Back in reality, Azrael is fighting Luke and Kate while Ascalon flies off with his Batwing army. The bulk of the issue is Azrael fighting the detective squad, and if you are a Cassandra Cain fan, you will be happy to know she is actually in this issue and kicks ass. The issue ends with Ascalon about to take an Clayface and Numos, and while I think it's a bad idea, it looks like Luke has a change of clothes that fans of old school Azrael are going to love. This is a really quick moving issue that slows things down even as it is filled with tons of fighting. I like the Zatanna and Batman beginning, but the Azrael Ascalon of the mind bit was a bit cliched, and through the pace of this issue off, loved seeing more of Luke and Rookie and can't wait to see Azrael in his new duds, but I really want to see what Batman does with the sphere, and I want to see it now. Alvaro Martinez art is really good as usual, with excellent character models and great action scenes, with all the other artists being talked about at DC. He gets overlooked for some reason, believe me, he shouldn't, because it's awesome. So there is still videos in there because I have loaded the full comic book with the reviews because you guys will enjoy this one because the action is awesome and everything with the artistry, that talent is super cool looking, everything. So that's why this comic is worth of buying. So you will always want to collect this kind of comic book, and you'll always like feel proud to have a kind of comics in your collection. So yeah, let me read it from adventuresinporters.com, and this review is by Jason Segarra. Ascalon has taken over Azrael's mind and is looking to have one of those uncomfortable religious conversations that seems to only take place at the Thanksgiving dinner table or the outside of bus stations at 3 AM. Elsewhere, Batman and Zatanna grab a magical Deus Ex Machina that may eventually save the day, so there isn't much in the way of plot development in this issue, but we are treated to one of the better Bat family fights in recent memory as a mind-controlled Azrael faces off with Batwoman and Cassandra in a knockdown drag or brawl for the ages. The key to this fight success in the choreography, as the sweeping motions and impacting blows are all pretty well rendered, especially late in this issue when Azrael and his opponents are just landing haymaker after haymaker. It almost makes you ignore the inconsistent character modeling that is peppered throughout the fight. I'm not sure how tall Jean Paul is supposed to be, but at times he towers over Kate and Cassandra as if he's like 7 feet tall. Either that or the two athletic Batwomen are the size of twin girls. Maybe he really is that big though, because the ending teaser for JP's return to the Aziz Bat's costume of old has the suit towering over even the Sentinel armor Lucas calls Rookie. So yeah, everything is fine about this comic book. Elsewhere, I really like the visual metaphor of Jean Paul's internal struggles with Ascalon. It's not the most subtle thing in the world, having JP literally up to his neck and drowning as the cherubic yet insane child floats about him. So this is the ending of Detective Comics issue number 961. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more amazing videos. Have a great day and adios.